Journal Entry 41. Recent events. A lot has happened since I last updated this journal. Our War Master returned, just in time to lead our assault on the tower. It was successful, and no one died, I think. You could never be sure in there. We almost burned Fredrickson with hot iron to cauterize wounds, which in the end turned out to be nothing but illusions. I thank Gw2 for her protection that day. We were picked up by choppers and flown straight to the keep. The War Master gave a speech and then sent us on a 3 weeks leave starting the next day. I heard they had managed to bring that foul tower down some days after we left. I was relieved to hear the news, but I fear the hills of Kessex will bear the mark of this war for a long time. After breakfast the next day, I and Crusader Forgewood set out from the keep. Like last time, I wanted to walk home to Divinity's Reach instead of taking a surrogate. So after a few days, when we had run into some centaurs and remnants of the Toxic Alliance, we reached Stone Guard Gate, where we camped for a night or two. Queensdale proved much calmer than Gendaron, but that is normal. It felt like years since I last wandered the road to Divinity's Reach, and I was in high spirit as its spires grew bigger and bigger as I came closer. We stopped in Chaymaw for a drink before entering the city, and I sent the little rascal with a message to my house that I was coming the same evening. It never fails to surprise me how much the poor values a copper coin. I think I have never seen anyone run as fast as that kid ran. Think he might outrun a centaur someday. Suddenly, Kari appeared in the inn. It was nice seeing her again, but maybe she was a bit jealous of me being in the company of Forgewood. And maybe she is right. Forgewood is quite attractive, and she is nice too. But nothing happened during the journey, and I have had enough of relationships with girls within the chapter. After we had finished our drinks and Forgewood had changed her clothes, we all followed Forgewood to her house. Then we headed for Austin Quarters and my house, or the house they let me live in. During our walk there, it became evident how much Kari had changed since she left the chapter. She now openly defended the Char inside the walls of Divinity's Reach, saying their metal construction of a city was beautiful in its own way, and that a comparison with Divinity's Reach therefore was impossible. Then she made a snarky comment when she realized that I had never seen the Queen's Pavilion. I almost lost it right there, but I managed to calm myself down. I was too tired to fight. I just wanted to get home to a warm, soft bed. The following week, after the homecoming, was filled with family dinners, meeting old friends, and catching up on family affairs. It seems that the war with the Toxic Alliance was bad for our business, and we lost a lot of gold. So they were glad when I told them that it was over. So glad that they wanted to throw me a party, inviting other noble families to show off their war hero. It was all right. Some noble families came, some sent a servant with a gift, and some did not reply at all. I think they were a little disappointed. And Jenna did not let such an opportunity pass her by, and she pointed out how little people cared for me in the city. The orphan think he is important, but look at you now. See how useless you are to this family. I guess she's still upset about the letter I sent her, threatening to unveil one of her secrets if she refused Kari any assistance if she was asked. She never likes me when I do that. I hope it will pass though, it usually does. Today I took a walk through the city, drank half a bottle of wine at the Purple Orchid, or the place called Purple Orchid last time I was in the city. Now they gave me a decent service and a good Ascalonian wine of a decent vintage, but there was something strange about the people there. Something made me feel uncomfortable, and I decided to leave before I had finished my bottle. Before I left, I heard them talking about bank and training and weapons, so I was keeping an eye over my shoulder on my way out. They followed me from the bar, maybe wanting to know where I live or to silence me. but I managed to escape them. I need to carry a weapon from now on. Maybe I need to bring Fredrickson with me as well. Divinity's reach has changed while I was away. I came across the Asura Gate to Ebonhawk, and I think I have had enough of Divinity's reach for a few days. Maybe it will be a good idea to disappear, and I have heard so many stories about Ebonhawk. Maybe I will run into High Knight Amseli. Wonder if she would recognize me. Anyway, I will pack now. Maybe send a message to Kari so she knows where I am. Or not.